Hello and welcome back to the Cornhusker Cooldown. My name's Garen. We have Garen with us, and we have a special guest of Garen.
I'm Garen, but I'm Garen Garen.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, I'm Isaac, but I'm also Garen
Yeah.
Garen.
I'm Garen
Garen.
EO.
Oh.
Because you carry people, right?
I carry people because I have the world on my shoulders.
No, you have a patio on your
I have a
shoulders.
patio on my shoulders. We have Isaac Wolfe with us for episode 2 of Cornhusker Cooldown. Welcome to once again. You were here last season. How has it been? How's the new season been? A little rough start, but
Yeah, a bit of a rough start to this season, but league season's nice. It's interesting, spicing things up with the feats of strength. But in terms of our series, kind of a bit of a rough start. So
yeah. So let's just kind of we'll take a step back, just kind of introduce kind of who you are for everyone who's listening. What's your name? What's your grade? And what major are you?
Right. So I'm Isaac Shen. I play top lane for varsity. I'm a junior, and I also study secondary ed social sciences.
Social science. What brought you into social sciences?
I like teaching.
Come on.
Big teacher kind of guy.
Big teacher guy.
Oh yeah.
Has that just always been the case? Like you just always kind of gravitated toward teaching, or?
I've always thought about it. So, yeah.
Okay.
It's just always been the decision. I got that energy, coach.
I know you got that energy.
Yeah, I got that energy.
You always got the energy.
energy.
It flows really well into like the competitive scene. Is that kind of what kind of pulled you in, like that eagerness, that coaching, that teaching?
Yeah, I was pretty interested in kind of stepping up my game when it comes to league.
Yeah, and I guess this semester you are now the returning member. You are the veteran of the team.
Yeah.
How is that? That's a little bit of a switch up from how it's been. How's it started so far?
Bit rough, bit rocky, right? We got Red Bull, right? We got
logo front.
Yeah, we got 4 new players, and I'm the only returning one. So, kind of got to get used to like a new play style. Get used to how this new team wants to play. So it's very different.
Yeah. Are you kind of taking a more vocal leadership role, or is it more of like cultivating like a full team?
I guess it's just kind of spread out all around with the team. We all kind of have our role, but we're gonna figure that out since we're getting used to this now.
Yeah. And then you've been kind of growing in your league experience. What has been one of the more interesting things that's kind of carried you through to where you are now?
Going to draft game and grief as hard as you can so you learn,
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
Really?
That's
Yeah,
fair. I'm
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Did you do it on Garen?
Yeah,
Do
that's
it
what
on
I did to learn
Okay.
there.
Yeah, I'm sure that is our center's absolute favorite thing is
Yeah.
how do you learn?
I think it's his coaching philosophy. Actually.
It's just I just want you to grief.
Go into a draft game, not even ranked game, and just go reef.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I love it. we have always highlights from you. So
Yes.
Oh yeah, a lot of beautiful highlights.
Do you try to make those highlights? Do you try to, or does it just kind of flow from you? Is it just natural?
It just happens,
It's his flow state.
Yeah.
He needs to flash Q1 yes on this. Flash TP in the middle of team fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I do, coach.
Come on.
That's what I do.
I feel like I didn't see much of that in this first series, though. I mean, what was first series of the season, ISU, definitely a little rough. I guess, do you have any?
A little bit more than a little rough. It was a beatdown of monumental proportions. 6 kills across 2 games for us. Almost got perfect game 2. I mean, I'll say my player of the series was the efficient jungle guy. He had a very, very good Skarner game. Always been good picks with the ZNR, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of a tough game. Tough 2 games. But it kind of, we're just new as a team, and we're going to try to figure things out, see how each of us wants to play. We're still trying to work on that,
Yeah.
So need a bit more practice.
Yeah, I mean, and we can look straight into this, like the draft for game one.
Right.
Full fearless, by the way.
Full fearless. And one of the things that I definitely caught me off guard was, and I think it caught Joe off guard as well, is how many of the key picks that we really like we got game one. We kind of got how were you guys feeling about that draft?
Looking at it at first, like before we even went into the game, we felt very confident with our draft. I mean, we have a very good kind of engage front to back and also like protect for the jinx. So we have that kind of stable late game pick, you know? So we felt very good going into this game in terms of draft.
Yeah. Was the game plan, I guess, what were you guys talking about for the game plan before the game?
Just a front to back. Just a standard kind of way to play the game, you know?
Gotcha. I mean, the start of the game I felt like went pretty decently. Probably not as well as you guys would have liked, but I know it went pretty well for you in the top lane. Now, that lane looked easy.
He was up 60 CS, yes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, how was laning for you?
Well, I mean, laning, it felt really nice. That's kind of the thing with Darius. You know, you can just kind of bully and just get a lead no matter what. So, just top lane was nice.
Yeah, I would say, what do you think was like the big turning point for the game for you guys? Because there's a lot of small things like bot getting 2v2 kill, we getting caught out on our own Raptors. What was like the big turning point where you felt like it was going to be really hard to win this game?
Yeah, we definitely had a few small blunders, but I think our biggest turning point in terms of kind of defining the game happened at that second grubs. We kind of had a bit of trouble communicating exactly what we wanted to do and how we wanted to play out the fight.
Because was that the fight you were recalling in, and then you wanted to TP back, and then you didn't do it anyway?
Didn't do it. Yeah, it was too late. I missed comms, so whoops.
But I mean, I think they played really well. ISU did. They definitely deserved the win. Top to bottom was pretty much every role was favored in them. Macro was probably in their favor as well. So.
Yeah. I mean, game two is definitely more clean from them, but I think you guys definitely had some a pretty solid chance at winning kind of early game. What do you guys kind of do mentally to like make sure that you don't like kind of spiral out of control? Because I know that's going to be something that this team is going to have to really focus on.
Well, that's kind of a thing we're going to be having to work on. We did have a couple of issues in terms of mentality throughout the game. So.
Issues like,
are you gonna spill the beans or no?
It got a bit heated in the comms to say the least.
Okay.
Well,
but we'll be working.
It got
on that.
passionate.
Passionate.
Everyone cared a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, but we all wanted to win, so it just kind of was frustrating when things didn't go the way we wanted. So.
Yeah.
And I do think this is your first time in Fearless Draft, right?
Yeah.
So
that was very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, obviously only 2 games, so it's not a whole lot different, but still, what's your like idea when you're thinking of going into like a game 2 draft? So.
Yeah, in terms of game 2 draft, I thought, this Fearless, I don't know if I entirely like it.
I think this team, varsity team specifically, gets a lot more hurt negatively than other teams would. So.
I mean, we got kind of a champion puddle, especially with me. So.
That's a good way to put. I'd agree. I think puddle's a good way to put it.
I think I mean most of the players on this team have like maybe 1 or 2 really good champions that you feel confident on, and after that it really there's a drop. So
yeah, and I kind of agree with that. Like when we drafted the Darius game 1, I kind of wanted to start off strong and kind of get us a lead and an easy win, but that didn't happen. So, and with the draft, we couldn't pick Darius again. You know, that was our Darius game.
That was it.
That was your drinks game. That was your victory.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So, going into the second game, we kind of had to think a little differently on how we wanted to draft and also consider what they might want to ban.
Yeah, and I mean, you guys had a different look when it came to the second game draft. I know that on broadcast we thought it was pretty. We like the agency of it, but definitely is harder to execute. So are you guys feeling the same?
It definitely feels like actually looking at the draft again. It looks like it's kind of all around the place.
I think Alistar Belveth, not my favorite picks in this comp. I think. So.
Yeah.
But I mean Actually, I have a question for you, because this is for me. Whenever I saw something like this, I'm thinking global. I'm thinking we're gonna be all over the place. And then you locked in for Ghost on Garen.
Right.
What was the thought process for that? Was it just for the lane, or?
It was mostly for the lane. I would have also brought Ghost in the Darius game if it weren't for me predicting that the Sion would bring phase rush, which he did. So, but for this, I knew Nar wouldn't go anything like very heavy on the movement speed, so I thought Ghost would be fine, and it will also let me catch up to their backline if I needed to. So,
yeah, was definitely. I know you guys didn't really get the chance to,
yeah.
But it would have been interesting to see if that would have worked out for you.
Yeah, and obviously, 2 disappointing games, I'd say. But what's the thing you hope to most improve on after playing in your first series this semester?
Right. I guess for me personally, I definitely gotta figure out how to play with the team better. You know, we gotta coordinate better. I gotta communicate more. And I guess that also kind of applies with the team as well. We gotta work on kind of the same page. We have different ideas coming into things, even though we talk about it before the game. Comes right out of the window, you know. So we gotta figure out in the moment, how do we play this, you know?
And then I guess I would also ask, like, do you think you need to be playing to a specific strength more as opposed to what you've been doing so far?
I guess I'm not sure. We'll have to kind of figure out what strategy works for us the best.
Yeah, I think varsity last semester specifically, we were a lot more on the same page, which is one of the reasons why. And we had a really good play style that we nailed down with the sort of all-in with Nocturne Jarvan stuff. So hopefully you can find that.
Yeah. We had definitely had a lot of good synergies and very good communication. We definitely knew what to expect out of each other because we practiced that so much. Yeah, we definitely practiced that a lot. But we'll need to do that this semester too. So.
Yeah, it's gonna be really important to do that, especially like whenever you're kind of going into the semester blind a little bit. So we'll have to see about that. But speaking about blind things, we have a little bit of a segment coming up.
Yes, we do.
About some blind rankings for our guest.
No.
So I guess do you have both yours and Jay's, or?
Jay's doesn't have.
Oh, okay. So then I guess I'll start then. We have this is a blind ranking. So I'm gonna give you 5 things, and you're going to rank them on a scale of 1 to 5. 1 being the best, 5 being the worst. Okay. This will be make sure you're still close to the mic. Kind of let people get to know you. This is places to eat in Lincoln. So first up, Honest Abe's.
I gotta put that like 2.
2. Okay.
Yeah,
we like Honest Abe's.
I like it.
They do have the greatest burger ever.
Yeah.
So
true.
It's hard. It's hard not
Literally.
to. It's literally great. Next up, Gray Whale Poke Bowl.
I haven't had it.
I don't think he was with us that one time.
I've had it. Might be a crime, right?
So what are you ranking it?
Oh, true.
This is a blind ranking. I don't care if you've eaten there or not.
That's right. I guess we'll put him right in the middle. We'll go 3.
3, okay. So we got 2 for Honest Abe's, 3 for Gray Whale. What about Raising Cane's?
Then I have to put at 1.
Ooh. Okay. So these next 2, can I go down the list? Hopcat.
I haven't had that either. I heard of it, but I need to go out more. I play League of Legends, so I
Team dinner at Hopcat. It'd be a little expensive.
Yeah, they got good fries. Good fries,
food.
good pasta, good burgers. So where is that 1, 4, or 5? Are you gonna?
We'll put that 4.
That 4. So in last place, you put Runza at 5. How do you feel about?
Even though I'm a Nebraskan, I've actually never had Runza.
He lives in Ogallala. It's fine.
That's still Nebraska.
Is there a Runza in Ogallala?
There was, but it got torn down. Yeah.
Well, unfortunate.
Yeah.
But moving to me, we're doing blind ranking top laners. So first one is gonna be Darius.
1.
Okay. Second, Nasus.
5.
Ooh. Okay. Next one is Riven.
3.
Okay. Then Orn.
2.
All right. And then the last one at your 4th spot is Vayne.
Yeah, she goes down there.
Yeah. I mean,
do you
is
think
Nasus
you
worse than
think it's
Vayne?
Probably.
what?
Yo,
But-
I
but
think
yo-
a Vayne could do a lot more for the team than
Okay,
a
so
Nasus,
are you putting Nasus down there as just like he's useless or
No, it's not because he's useless. It's like
like
most of the time he's useless.
well that's true.
That's true.
But yeah, it's like when you were thinking about that, was it like as me playing or is it at me playing against or just as an idea?
I mean, it's just kind of everything. I mean, I think a Vayne could do way more than a Nasus, you know?
Well, I mean, but then you also got the Orn.
I mean,
at 2.
that's
Orn
true.
at 2.
But it's like, yeah, Orn's up there.
Orn's good.
Yeah, Orn's
Yeah,
good.
I mean, I'm not saying the Orn's bad, but
Yeah.
no,
Will you want Orn 1 then?
no, I just want Nasus, not 5.
Oh, okay.
Nasus is pretty
You
good.
want Vayne 5?
I like Nasus. Yes, I do want Vayne
Want Vayne
5.
five?
Well,
Right.
yeah, personally, Vayne 5, right? So,
Okay.
but like, realistically, nah.
Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't put Garen on this list at all for Mr. Garen himself.
Yeah, I
I
thought
thought he
Garen
did-
was gonna be the
I
last
thought
one.
he was going to leave Garen for 1.
And then Vayne would get
Vayne
stuck.
was going to be stuck at 1.
Stuck at 1. That'd be pretty good. So I mean, like, should have gotten something with Garen. I mean, do you have any thoughts about Garen, Mr.
Do you
Garen,
like
man?
Garen?
Do you like Garen?
I don't know that guy.
You don't know that guy?
I don't
Really?
know.
Okay.
I
Well,
heard you had a skin ranking for him, though.
oh,
Oh, did I?
I think so.
Oh man.
Oh, my
As
God.
we have your Garen tier list. What a
Very
great,
good.
How do
phenomenal
I
work.
do this? I just I'm gonna yank the mic.
All right. So we have. Do you want to click it?
Click.
That button.
Come on, coach, you got it.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got
so,
it, coach.
number 5.
Yeah, number 5, we got Mecha Kingdom's Garen. This skin is nice. I like the E, but I think there's better skins out there.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
God King, it looks
Ooh.
nice too.
I think
but
it's
It's a hot take.
the controversial one.
yeah, true.
Yeah,
True.
that's
I
pretty
just don't like the E. The spin, it looks a little weird, so I don't
Okay.
like it
Okay.
that much, right? And then we got this one. This one's clean.
Warren Kingdoms.
Yeah, Warren King is it clean skin.
Clean.
All right.
Clean.
You know the skin?
I know this skin. This
What is it skin?
Uh,
Did you forget the skin?
I forgot this skin.
It's Rugged Garen. Come on.
There we go. Oh, there we go.
And your number 1,
Commando Garen.
Commando.
That's the one right there.
It's just Green Garen.
There it is,
It's
Green
just
Garen.
No
It's-
Steel Legion, I see.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I'm a big Steel Legion.
Yeah, I mean, I do Sanguine. That's just because that's one of the 2 skins that's one of the 2 that I own. So, well, what a phenomenal tier list that you have there for Garen. But yeah, I guess we'll kind of shift right back into taking a step away from the rankings and stuff and going into the rankings of CCL and what happened last week.
Yeah.
Because we had some action that happened last week, NDSU versus USD.
Yeah, NDSU 2-0 versus USD, obviously. Favorite of the league versus worst team in the league. It was pretty cut and clean.
Yeah.
Both games under 20 minutes. So
Yeah, I mean, pretty clean games. But I think this next one was a little bit more of a surprise, or I guess ISU, we can talk about ISU versus Nebraska.
we did.
We just did. So then I'll talk about SDSMT versus DSU Blue. I was not expecting it to be as one-sided as it looked.
Yeah, I think we might have just underestimated SCSMT. So
Yeah, I mean, I always enjoy it whenever they're stepping up.
Yeah.
I think Coach T's doing some work over there.
maybe
So
Voodoo Magic.
Voodoo Magic. Yeah. Have you looked at any of those games yet?
No.
He's not paid to
Good. Well, don't worry. None of us have looked at DSU White versus Augustana
because they haven't
because
played.
they haven't played yet. But Augustana's going to win for sure.
Sure. But
Maybe.
you know, after we talk about how DSU White's going to win, we can go into power rankings.
Yeah, we'll get right into that. Not a lot shift up from last week.
I mean, I had 4.
Four
teams moved.
yours like shuffled a little
Yeah.
bit.
So I have ISU first now. Obviously,
Welcome to the club.
dominant performance over the defending champions.
I wonder who could have guessed that.
And then because NDSU had to get moved down because of it.
Does that? Yeah, they have.
Honestly, no shade to them. So,
Mhm.
but yeah, DSU White moving up just because of what we did as opposed to what they're gonna do.
Yeah, we don't know what DSU White's gonna do
if they
yet.
lose, I would put them 4th, I suppose.
Mhm.
But they're not going to. So
yeah, and then I guess the only other shift was mine when it comes to I brought DSU down a little bit more.
The DSU blue.
DSU blue, mainly just because of how well SDSMT. I'm not sure if it was that SDSMT are really pushing it up, or if DSU blue are just they can't quite gather around each other quite enough. So we'll have to see if Sacred Conviction can really pull that team together. I guess what Isaac, what do you got for us? What's your you think we put you too low, too high? We're
gonna be number one.
Number one.
We're gonna be number one.
We're gonna get that trophy again.
Time, though.
You're gonna. It's gonna take a while.
It's gonna take some time.
Yeah. I mean, we got to put in some real good work to get back to number one, because I mean that's already one of the good competition out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of have to get into it. Next week is SD.
We play versus DSU blue next week.
That is what the next
slide
is.
Slide says.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Oh.
One of the obviously on the lower tier of the lower half of the league falls under that I'd say 4-4 split of like 4 good teams, 4 bad teams.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you get crushed by SDSMT, and we could probably beat them, I think. I mean, I'm predicting 2-0 from us.
Mm-hmm.
If it isn't a 2-0, that's pretty worrying.
It definitely would be. I'm also expecting a 2-0. I hope you're expecting a 2-0 from you guys.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Good. What is the timeline on it? Are both of them before 20-minute wins?
If I grieve,
they're 50-minute bangers.
Yeah. If I grieve, then maybe 50-minute bangers.
Okay.
All right. I can grieve
for
for
50-minute bangers.
Why would you do that to us?
What champion do you want to pick?
Garen.
Mm-hmm.
Garen.
Mm-hmm.
But hold on. Fearless.
Garen.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Your champ pool is what? Quemado Garen? Rugged
Right.
Mega
For
Kingdom
some
Garen.
reason, he's playing 3 Garens in 2 games.
Yeah.
They won't suspect a thing. I just choose a different skin. They don't even know.
How would they know? How would they know?
It's because he's playing a different Garen now. What?
Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's exactly what going on. But the rest of the games could be something interesting. I think this next one could be one of the better games out of all of them. ISU versus DSU.
It will be the best game,
White.
probably.
Probably. I mean, we've seen some bangers out of SDSMT and NDSU before. They gave us.
Because NDSU likes to grief into them.
Okay, sure, but SDSMT looked like they may be stepping up. I have some
Maybe.
faith in the
So
vibes of Coach T.
Are you now an SDSMT fan and
Well,
not an Augustana fan?
I am. Well, no, who says I'm not an Augustana fan? Hold on.
You did.
What? Who? No, you're crazy. Anyways, ISU versus DSU White, looking to be a good game. I'm still favoring DSU. All right, I'm still favoring ISU though.
I have ISU, and I have ISU 2-0.
Yeah, I have it 2-1. Those guys at DSU always cook.
They always cook?
They don't always cook all the way.
If they do win, it'll be only through Milmo.
True.
That's how it's always going.
That's how it always works.
So.
Yeah.
But
what do you think for?
I'll play Garen.
Good. Okay. So next we have SDSMT versus NDSU.
I have NDSU 2-0.
Yeah, I have NDSU 2-0.
Didn't you say that SDSMT is going to put up a good fight?
Yes, of course. I'm not saying they're not going to put up a good fight, but they're going to be 50-minute bangers because SDSMT do put up a fight. They always put up a fight versus NDSU.
And they just don't win.
Well, they don't typically do that part, but they do put up a fight, and that is the entertaining part. No. So we'll have to see. And then Augustana versus USD, another banger series.
Augustana 2-0.
Augustana 2-0.
Pretty fast. Not a banger series.
No, it's gonna be so good. You always love it when it's either the top teams or the bottom teams.
Yeah.
And that's what we got.
I don't think this is Clown Fiesta enough. I don't think Augustana is on the level of USD of, toiletries.
Dang.
So
that's a little rough.
Yeah, Augustana 2-0 pretty clean. So
yeah, I mean I'm also expecting Augustana 2-0, but toiletries is crazy. It's called you the travel shampoo from a hotel. That's wow. They ain't got nothing.
From like a motel, not a hotel.
Oh, even worse. No, it's got spiders in it. It's got spiders and it's infested.
Where are you going?
Not a motel. Oh my goodness. But yeah, no, I mean that was definitely It's been an interesting week. It'll be another interesting week. I guess, do you have any other thoughts on how it's been going, how it will be going, or is it just Garen?
Is it just Garen? What if it's Darius this time?
Yeah. What about Darius? What happened to your Aatrox?
That's true.
What
happened to Ornn?
Oh man, I forgot
happened
about
to
those
Sejuani?
guys. I moved on.
He does play Sejuani.
I do play Sejuani though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any other chip picks you want to play?
Yeah.
You haven't had the chance to.
Yeah. Do you want to list out your entire champ pool on this right now?
Yeah.
Pad out the runtime, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what we need. We need more runtime.
We need more runtime.
Yeah.
No?
Garen.
You want Garen?
Garen.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't think I've heard that before.
I've never heard that one. So, I guess I think
JV's playing in Styles.
yes.
I don't know when we're playing in Styles.
We will play at some point.
So watch out for league announcements, watch party. If we're streaming it, it'll be on there.
Yeah. Hopefully on the main channel.
What?
Hopefully on the main channel.
Hopefully on the main channel.
But I mean, just check out whatever is in the announcement. That's the channel that we're streaming on.
Yep.
But no matter what, it's gonna have the words Nebraska Esports in the title of it.
Yes, it will.
So
you can follow the twitch.tv/Nebraska Esports
or
Nebraska Esports 2.
Or both.
Or both.
And both. That'd be good.
Yeah,
so
it would be pretty good.
It'd be pretty good. I guess that's kind of all we got. Guys, I wasn't late this time.
He was early by 1 minute, by the way.
They wouldn't let me into the building. they decided.
No, your text is 1 minute.
Okay, early. Yeah, no, the text was 1 minute early, and then you guys waited until I was 1 minute late to let me in. You
were in the building late.
Trying to freeze me to death. That was not okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe.
For good content.
You will receive good content.
You get more
Smash
Garen.
the like button.
More Garen.
More Garen.
Absolutely.
Smash my goat, T1 goat.
Oh, you don't even see him.
Yeah, smash.
There we go.
Smash is there.
But thank you guys so much for watching. Look out for the stream. It's going to be Monday, 8 p.m. once again.
8 p.m., yes.
So thank you guys so much for watching, and we hope to see you guys next time. Thank you.
Bye,